Betrayal can break your trust, disturb your mind, and make you question your own worth. But what they did does not have to turn you into a bitter person. Their actions belong to them. Your healing belongs to you. Today, we will learn how to recover from betrayal, protect your peace, and move forward without losing the good person you are. If this message helps you, subscribe to the channel for more peaceful life lessons inspired by Buddha wisdom. Now take a slow breath and let us begin. 1. Understand why betrayal hurts so deeply. Betrayal hurts because it does not usually come from a stranger. It comes from someone you trusted. You may have shared your feelings, secrets, time, loyalty, or future plans with them. You believed they would protect your trust. When they betrayed you, you did not only lose confidence in that person, you may also have lost confidence in your own judgment. You begin asking, how did I not see this? Was everything a lie? Why was I not enough? Can I trust anyone again? These questions are natural. Your mind is trying to understand how someone you trusted could behave in a way you never expected. But remember this clearly. Their betrayal does not mean your love was foolish. Their dishonesty does not mean your loyalty was a mistake. You acted according to your character. They acted according to theirs. Do not confuse your sincere heart with their poor decision. 2. Do not blame yourself for their choice. After betrayal, many people begin examining every past conversation. They think, I should have noticed the warning signs. I should not have trusted them. I gave them too many chances. Perhaps there were signs you missed. Perhaps you ignored your intuition because you wanted the relationship to work. There may be lessons to learn, but learning is not the same as blaming yourself. Self-blame says, I caused this. Wisdom says, I understand more now than I understood before. You're not responsible for someone else choosing to lie, hide the truth, or break their promises. Your kindness did not force them to betray you. Your trust did not cause their dishonesty. Do not carry guilt that belongs to another person. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Which boundaries did I ignore? What behavior will I no longer accept? These questions help you grow without destroying your confidence. 3. Give yourself permission to feel hurt. Some people try to recover from betrayal by pretending they are unaffected. They say, I do not care. They mean nothing to me. I am already over it. But hidden pain does not disappear. It remains inside and often returns as anger, fear, anxiety, or distrust. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to observe our emotions honestly. You do not need to judge your sadness. You do not need to feel ashamed because you still miss the person. You may miss the good memories while still knowing that their behavior was unacceptable. Both feelings can exist at the same time. Tell yourself, this hurt me because I cared. This disappointment is real. I'm allowed to feel what I feel. Emotions are like waves. If you allow them to rise and pass, they gradually become weaker. But if you fight them or hide them, they often remain longer. Feeling your pain does not make you weak. It prevents the pain from silently controlling you. 4. Do not allow anger to become your personality. Anger is a natural response to betrayal. You may want the person to suffer. You may want them to regret losing you. You may imagine arguments in which you finally tell them everything you could not say before. Anger may initially protect you. It tells you that a boundary was crossed. It reminds you that you deserve better. But anger becomes dangerous when you begin carrying it everywhere. You may become impatient with innocent people. You may stop trusting everyone. You may become cold toward people who never hurt you. The person who betrayed you may leave your life, but the anger they created may remain inside you. Then they are still controlling your peace, even from a distance. Observe your anger without feeding it. Say, I am angry because I was hurt, but I will not allow this anger to decide who I become. You do not need to remove anger in one day. Just stop giving it new energy. Do not repeatedly replay the betrayal. Do not keep imagining revenge. Do not continue telling the story to people who only increase your anger. Your peace becomes stronger when you stop feeding what disturbs it. 5. Revenge will keep you connected to them. After betrayal, revenge may feel like justice. You may want to expose them, embarrass them, make them jealous, or prove that you are doing better without them. But revenge does not free you. It keeps your life emotionally connected to the person who hurt you. You may begin making decisions based on what they will think. You post something because you hope they will see it. You enter a new relationship because you want them to feel jealous. You try to appear happy while secretly waiting for their reaction. This is not healing. It is another form of attachment. True freedom begins when your life is no longer a response to their actions. You improve yourself because you value your life. You smile because you are genuinely peaceful. You move forward because your future matters more than their regret. The greatest response to betrayal is not revenge. It is becoming so peaceful that you no longer need anything from the person who hurt you. 6. Stop waiting for the perfect apology. Many people delay their healing because they are waiting for an apology. They want the other person to admit, "I was wrong. I hurt you. You did not deserve what I did." A sincere apology can bring comfort, but not everyone has the honesty or emotional maturity to apologize. Some people deny what they did. Some blame you. Some minimize your pain. Others apologize only because they want access to you again. You may never receive the apology you deserve, but that does not mean you cannot heal. Your closure does not have to come from their words. It can come from accepting what their behavior revealed. Their actions already gave you important information. They showed you what they were capable of. They showed you what you could no longer tolerate. Do not place your healing in the hands of the person who caused the wound. Begin recovering without waiting for their permission. 7. Forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. Some people believe that forgiving means allowing the person back into their life. But forgiveness and reconciliation are different. Forgiveness is the decision to stop carrying hatred. Reconciliation requires honesty, accountability, change behavior, and rebuild trust. You can forgive someone and still maintain distance. You can release your anger and still refuse to return to the same unhealthy situation. You can wish someone well without allowing them access to your life. Forgiveness does not mean that what they did was acceptable. It does not erase the consequences of their actions. It simply means that you no longer want to carry the emotional burden every day. Forgive when you are ready. Do not force yourself to forgive before you have processed the pain. And remember that forgiveness does not require you to forget the lesson. Release the hatred. Keep the wisdom. 8. Protect your peace with clear boundaries. You cannot heal in the same environment that repeatedly harms you. Sometimes protecting your peace requires distance. You may need to reduce communication. You may need to stop sharing personal information. You may need to block their number or social media. You may need to end a relationship completely. A boundary is not revenge. It is protection. You are not cruel for refusing to accept repeated disrespect. You are not selfish for protecting your emotional health. People who benefited from your lack of boundaries may become upset when you finally create them. They may say, "You have changed. You are too sensitive. You are being unforgiving." But perhaps you have changed. Perhaps you now understand that love without boundaries becomes self-neglect. A person who truly respects you will also respect your limits. Protecting your peace does not make you a bad person. It means you're finally becoming responsible for your own well-being. 9. Stop watching their life. Healing becomes more difficult when you continue watching the person who betrayed you. You check their social media. You ask mutual friends about them. You wonder whether they are happy. You wait for life to punish them. But every time you check, you reopen the wound. What people show online is not always the truth. They may appear happy while hiding their own problems. And even if they are happy, it does not make their actions right. Their happiness does not reduce your value. Their new life does not mean you lost. Your healing is not a competition. Stop monitoring their consequences. Life will teach them whatever they need to learn. That is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to return your attention to yourself. Every minute spent watching their life is a minute taken away from rebuilding your own. Choose your peace over your curiosity. 10. Do not carry one betrayal into every relationship. After betrayal, it is normal to become careful. But be careful not to make every new person pay for what one person did. You may begin assuming that everyone will lie. You may question every kind action. You may push away people who genuinely care about you. This gives the person who betrayed you even more power. Their actions begin damaging relationships they were never part of. Healing does not mean trusting everyone immediately. Trust should be earned slowly. Observe consistency. Notice whether words and actions match. See how people respond to your boundaries. Pay attention to how they treat others when they have nothing to gain. You do not need to trust blindly, but you also do not need to close your heart permanently. There are still honest people. There are still loyal people. There are still people who understand the value of trust. Do not allow one person's character to define your opinion of everyone. 11. Rebuild trust in yourself. The most important trust to rebuild is trust in yourself. You may worry that you will make the same mistake again, but self-trust does not mean that you can predict every person's behavior. It means knowing that you will protect yourself when the truth appears. Begin keeping small promises to yourself. When you say you will stop checking their messages, follow through. When you recognize disrespect, do not keep explaining it away. When your intuition warns you repeatedly, pause and listen. When someone crosses an important boundary, respond instead of remaining silent. Every time you honor your own feelings, your confidence becomes stronger. Tell yourself, I may not control what others do, but I trust myself to respond wisely. I will not abandon myself to keep someone else. That is real self-trust. 12. Do not let betrayal destroy your good heart. Betrayal may make you want to stop caring. You may say, I will never love deeply again. I will never help anyone again. I will never trust another person. But becoming cold because someone treated you badly allows their behavior to change your character. Do not let a dishonest person take away your honesty. Do not let an unkind person destroy your kindness. Do not let someone who lacked loyalty convince you to abandon your own values. Your kindness needs boundaries. It does not need to disappear. Your heart needs wisdom. It does not need to become hard. You can remain loving while becoming more observant. You can remain generous without giving unlimited access. You can care about people without ignoring harmful behavior. The goal is not to become the person you were before the betrayal. The goal is to become a wiser version of yourself. 13. Create a life that no longer revolves around the pain. Healing requires more than thinking about the betrayal. You must gradually build a life beyond it. Return to activities you stopped enjoying. Spend time with people who make you feel safe. Take care of your body. Walk, exercise, rest, and eat properly. Learn something new. Focus on meaningful work. Spend time in quiet reflection. Create new memories that have nothing to do with the person who hurt you. At first, these small activities may not feel powerful, but healing often happens through ordinary routines. Every peaceful morning teaches your nervous system that the danger has passed. Every new experience reminds you that your life is still moving. Every promise you keep to yourself rebuilds confidence. Do not make betrayal the center of your identity. It is something that happened to you. It is not everything you are. 14. Practice releasing the pain. When thoughts of betrayal return, pause. Take a slow breath in, then gently breathe out. Say to yourself, what happened was painful. I did not deserve dishonesty, but I will not carry this pain forever. Take another breath. Say, their actions belong to them. My future belongs to me. I release the need for revenge. I release the need for their apology. I release the need to understand everything. I choose my peace. You may need to repeat these words many times. Healing is not one powerful moment. It is a peaceful decision you make again and again. Each time you choose not to replay the betrayal, you weaken its control over you. Each time you return to the present, you reclaim part of your peace. Final message. They betrayed you. They broke the trust you gave them. They may have changed the way you see relationships, love, friendship, or even yourself. But they do not get to decide who you become. You can learn from a betrayal without living inside it. You can become wiser without becoming bitter. You can protect your heart without closing it forever. You can forgive without giving them access again. You can walk away without seeking revenge. And you can move forward without receiving the apology you deserved. Remember, their dishonesty does not reduce your value. Their inability to appreciate you does not mean you are unworthy. Their poor choice does not make your sincere heart a mistake. Let the experience teach you stronger boundaries. Let it teach you to trust actions more than promises. Let it teach you to stop abandoning yourself for the sake of keeping another person. But do not let it destroy your peace. You deserve a life that is greater than what they did to you. One day, you will remember the betrayal without feeling the same pain. You will realize that you did not lose yourself. You found a stronger, calmer, and wiser version of yourself. Their betrayal may be one chapter in your story, but your healing will write the chapters that come next. If this message speaks to your heart, write, "I choose peace over bitterness" in the comments. Let those words become a promise to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who is recovering from betrayal, and subscribe for more peaceful life lessons inspired by Buddha wisdom. Until we meet again, protect your peace, honor your heart, and never allow another person's actions to make you lose yourself.